We know going into the spring, Sark said the number one goal of the offensive improvement was passing game and being more coordinated and in sync in their passing game. I think we've talked about that and seen that in our highlights. What about the defensive side of the ball? Pulled this from our friends at KView 24. This is some audio with Jalen Ford. Jalen Ford, gosh, I was surprised to see him out there late in the fourth quarter. 41 is still out there making tackles in the heat on Saturday. He is the heart of this Texas defense in the middle. Probably should have been the conference's defensive player of the year last year with all the impact plays he made at linebacker, the interceptions, forced fumbles. But he was asked about a guy who lined up next to him, well, on the other team, but will likely line up next to him come the fall, and that is the freshman, Anthony Hill Jr., five-star commit out of DeSoto, number one linebacker in the country for a lot of people. Here was the veteran, Jalen Ford, talking about what he saw from the young linebacker who is going to be playing next to him come the fall.
I thought Anthony had a pretty good day. He was on opposite teams, so I didn't want to celebrate him too much. But I thought Choate did a great job of just letting him kind of play out there today.
Felt like I saw Anthony Hill a lot today, which is a positive. I know he played multiple positions.
He was off the edge. He kind of blitzed through the middle, just for him just to kind of get a feel for playing off the ball and edge. So I thought he did a pretty good job today. He carried himself well. He had a lot of reps, so I thought that was pretty big for him too, just to get his feet wet. And honestly, I'm really excited for how far he's come since he's been here and the potential he has to continue this growth into next season.
I like the guys that don't take their pads off for the press conference. And then another guy in Anthony Hill Jr. who should be preparing for the prom, right? I mean, there's a lot of those guys here who should be seniors in high school, and a lot of them were on display. Cedric Baxter, C.J. Baxter scored a touchdown. Arch Manning, Jonte Cook caught a touchdown. Anthony Hill Jr. And I really like what they're doing with him, letting him just play downhill. Just let his athleticism show, let Jalen kind of run the show at linebacker, coverages and whatnot. You'll get there, but early to build confidence in a young player. If rushing the passer and just being a natural ball attacker is what you do, let him do it. And I thought we saw him do that quite a bit on Saturday.
Yeah, free him up. He's an athletic specimen, and he's not going to know how to do everything right away.
No.
You're not going to show up, in your first 2 months of college and know how to play off the ball, know how to read this, know how to read that. But you can't come off the edge and just go chase the ball. That's something you can do. And so this is one of the things I like about this Texas football staff is it doesn't have to be perfect. But we can figure out a way for you to go create havoc. And that's all you can ask for, and that's all you want. And Texas needs one of those guys.